Healthy relationships are confronting as fuck.
Yes, they are. Healthy relationships force us to change our patterns and face our fears.
I've consistently been in pretty bad situations. My big thing that I always do is I don't say how I actually feel. Oh, okay. I don't say how I actually feel for fear of conflict / being invalidated.
Thank you, Georgia Bridgers, for saying this. And as a therapist, this is a big one that I try to teach women to do in relationships. And she's right, a lot of women don't say how they feel for fear of being invalidated. And this can be due to past relationships or being raised in a family where maybe you didn't have a voice. And this will lead to some women acting passive, which is just acting like a doormat, but building resentment, or being passive aggressive, which is the silent treatment.
Upset about something. I was texting my girlfriend this morning. I texted her, good morning. Mind you, normally I'm sending 17,000 heart emojis. So she goes, why are you being dry? What's wrong? Me being avoidant. I go, I'm driving. She goes, no. Even your good morning text was dry. So what's wrong? And every bone in my body just wanted to come up with something that minimizes everything.
And this is great. She's identifying that she has a pattern of minimizing her feelings and not asking for what she needs and just stewing on something, as she says, spiraling.
Say you're tired. Say you're just sad. Say blah, 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 blah. But I didn't want to fall back on old patterns. I don't want to do that to myself anymore. So after about 15 minutes of spiraling, I called her and I used my big girl words.
So instead, she said she called her and used her big girl words. So in therapy, we call this I feel statements. And there's no criticizing, there's no blaming. It's just saying, I feel concerned or I feel hurt. We also call this a gentle startup with couples. It's a way to resolve conflict in a productive way so it doesn't escalate into something bigger with arguments and yelling or slamming doors. So this is a skill you have to learn and practice. So we aren't born knowing how to do this. And it's 3 sentences. It's I feel, complete the sentence, I feel this way because, and you complete the sentence, and then it's what I need is, and you complete the sentence. And make sure in the first sentence you're using a feeling word. It's not I feel like you are a jerk. So in no way when you are using your big girl words do you criticize or blame the other person for anything. So you just talk about yourself, your own feelings without being critical. You could say, I feel hurt. I feel this way because I thought we were going to spend some time together last night, and what I need is some quality time with you. These are big girl words. It works much better than using the silent treatment or telling yourself that your own needs don't matter.
She validated my feelings and she let me talk through them, and she didn't make me feel like I was in the wrong for feeling the way I felt. This just in. But it's so funny because that seems so trivial in the grand scheme of things, being able to call your partner and say why you're upset. But that was really, really, really fucking hard for me to do. Proud of myself.
So good for her. She has a girlfriend who listens and validates her feelings. And it's nice when the person receiving the message doesn't say things like, well, you shouldn't feel that way, or acts defensive by saying things like, well, I didn't do anything wrong, or nothing makes you happy. So a healthy partner can regulate their own feelings while their partner expresses themselves, and then just validate their feelings and then try something different moving forward. So yeah, these are baby steps in good communication. And we actually have couples practice these skills in session so they can learn to use their big girl words and respond in a healthy way. So thank you, Georgia. Good stuff. Love your podcast. See you next time.